There comes a time in life, especially after 60, when we begin to experience a quieter kind of loss. The kind that sneaks up on us, not through dramatic change, but through the gentle and painful passing of our oldest and closest friends. Friends we laughed with, leaned on, grew up with, and shared life's deepest stories. Suddenly, one by one, they begin to leave, and we're left wondering how to carry their absence. How do you keep smiling when the people who knew your soul are no longer here? How do you wake up with peace in your heart when the calls stop coming, the holidays feel emptier, and the world keeps moving? This message is for those who've ever sat quietly after a funeral, looked around and asked, who's left? If you felt that kind of ache, you're not alone. And today, we want to talk about something real: how to find peace when your friends start passing away. Before we continue, if these words resonate with you, if you find comfort in knowing you're not alone, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. At the 60+ chapter, we share stories and insights tailored for those navigating life after 60, offering support and understanding every step of the way. Experts in aging and grief call this kind of pain cumulative loss, and it's something that seniors experience far more than any other age group. The more years we live, the more goodbyes we say. That truth can feel heavy, but there are ways, not just to survive that loss, but to find peace and even purpose through it. Let's begin by understanding that grief is not something to be rushed. There's no deadline. You don't have to move on. You simply move forward. One step, one memory, one breath at a time. And the first step to healing is allowing yourself to feel. Talk about them. Say their name. Look at photos. Share their stories. Grieving out loud is not weakness. It's love in motion. The second step is staying connected. It's easy to pull away when we're in pain, but connection is what keeps our hearts beating strong. Maybe it's joining a local walking group, a faith gathering, or a Zoom call with distant family. Your world may have gotten quieter, but that doesn't mean it's over. In fact, new friendships can still happen, even at 75. The third step is finding purpose again. When we lose a friend, we often lose a piece of our identity too. But purpose gives us something to wake up for. Maybe it's volunteering, mentoring, painting, writing, gardening, or caring for a pet. Purpose doesn't have to be big, it just has to matter to you. Experts at the National Institute on Aging often say that seniors who stay mentally and socially active live longer and happier lives. And finally, we must remember your story isn't finished. Every friend you've lost has shaped you. Their love, their laughter, and their wisdom still live in you. Carry them forward. Honor them by living fully. Light a candle. Say a prayer. Keep them in the stories you tell. They would want you to keep going. Because love doesn't end. Grief doesn't just live in your heart. It settles in your body, your sleep, your energy. Sometimes it shows up as sadness, and other times it feels like just not wanting to do anything at all. That's normal. You're not broken. Your body and soul are just tired from carrying too much at once. And that's why it's so important, especially after 60, to take care of both your mind and your body as you grieve. Start small. Drink more water. Take a short walk. Get sunlight on your face every morning. These simple things can help bring your rhythm back. Studies from the American Psychological Association show that seniors who stay physically active, even just 15 to 30 minutes a day, experience less depression and better sleep. You don't need to run a marathon. Just move your body and let the fresh air remind you that you're still here, still alive, and still able to enjoy the day. Another part of healing is finding safe places to talk about your feelings. If you don't have someone to talk to, consider joining a local grief support group, senior circle, or even a phone line ministry. Sometimes just hearing another person say, "I feel that too," can bring such comfort. In the US, groups like Grief Share and AARP Community Connections offer support to people exactly in your shoes. Don't suffer in silence when help is out there. Remember this: your sadness is not something to be ashamed of. It's proof that you loved deeply, and love like that is a beautiful thing. But here's something else to remember. Just because someone is gone doesn't mean they're gone from your life. Their impact, their values, their words, they stay with you. And many people find healing in doing something in honor of the person they've lost. Maybe it's making their favorite recipe, donating to a cause they loved, or planting a flower in their name. These little rituals help you carry them with you, not as pain, but as strength. Because they're still part of your story. You can talk to them, write letters to them, light candles, or simply sit quietly and remember. All of that is healing. There's also comfort and faith. If you're someone who believes, lean into that. The Bible says in Psalm 34:18, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." That means you are never alone, even when it feels like it. God hears you. He sees your tears, and He promises peace that passes understanding. So breathe that in. Take that verse and say it out loud. Let it be your anchor when the days feel too heavy. And if you're not religious, that's okay too. You can still find comfort in quiet moments, in nature, in music, or in simply being present. Because peace isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just knowing that it's okay to smile again, that you're allowed to feel joy, that missing someone doesn't mean you stop living. In fact, living fully is one of the best ways to honor them. That's what they would want for you. Not to stay stuck in sadness, but to carry their memory into new moments. To laugh again, to make new friends, to keep becoming. Because you're still here for a reason. You matter. And your life still holds purpose. So how do we move forward when life keeps reminding us that time is passing and people we love are no longer with us? The truth is, we move forward slowly, gently, and with intention. Peace doesn't arrive all at once. It comes in moments. It shows up when you hear your favorite song and smile instead of cry. It comes when someone says, "You remind me of them." And it makes you proud. Peace finds its way in when you let go of trying to fix the pain and instead allow it to sit beside you like a quiet companion. You don't need to pretend to be okay all the time. You just need to keep going. And going doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing to live on with your heart open. And sometimes the best way to do that is by helping someone else who's also grieving. Giving love to someone else, offering a listening ear, or being there for a new friend can be one of the most healing things you'll ever do. We don't heal in isolation. We heal in community. That's what the 60+ chapter is all about. You're part of something now. And if you ever feel like no one understands what you're going through, just remember there are people right here, watching this video, reading these words, who feel it too. And together, we create strength. Together, we lift each other up. As time goes on, you may still miss them. You may still feel waves of sadness. That's okay. That's love. But you'll also feel new joy. You'll laugh again. You'll surprise yourself with how strong you are. And one day you'll share your story and help someone else survive their own loss. Because everything you've walked through becomes a light for someone else. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to keep showing up for your own life. Today, tomorrow, one step at a time. The people you've lost, they helped shape you, but they don't define the end of your story. You do. You get to write the next chapter, and it can still be beautiful. At the 60+ chapter, we believe in creating a life you love, mainly after 60+ age, where not much people and supports are with you. Every story we share is meant to bring hope, knowledge, and tools that help you live better, not just longer. We are here for you, and we'll keep bringing you real stories, practical tips, and trusted advice every day. Don't keep this to yourself. Share this video with someone who needs to listen, or if it simply gave you hope, please take a moment right now to click subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it means everything to us. It helps us reach more people like you, and it keeps the 60+ chapter channel going strong. Let's grow this beautiful community together, one subscriber, one story, and one life-changing video every day.